this is the bottom of 5-9, where you are once again creating an arc tangent to two other edges. In this case, they're both other arcs. If you can see from the example, the arc you're creating is going to be on the outside of these two other arcs. I wanted to revert to the concept I introduced on the previous one about you're actually doing arithmetic with the compass. And one of the techniques you can actually do is create a reference line to clean up what happens here in your drawing. So to make this work, we actually need to subtract this minus the radius of each one of these cases here. So what I'm going to do is actually adjust the compass for what the radius is of each arc. So I'll put it on the origin of one, and I'll get radius P here for arc P. And then I'm going to go from this end of the line and mark. Okay, so that right there is what happens when we are subtracting radius P from the ultimate radius we're looking for. Okay, and then what you do is you adjust your compass for that length. Bring this over, I'll move it over to the other side of the line so it makes more sense. And I'm going to bring that to there. Then I'm going to go back to arc P and just make an arc kind of in the area I'm expecting it to be. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing for W, where I will adjust. I don't know what radius this is, but I'm going to adjust the compass to match up to arc W. That's pretty good. And this time I'm going to go from the other end because they're pretty close and I don't want to have trouble distinguishing one from the other. Okay, so there is W, and I'm going to subtract W's radius from the total RZ length. So now I'm going to put the origin of my compass over here and adjust it out to where I just reached the tangent of that. So RZ minus W is what that is. Go back over to my arc, place the origin of the compass on the center of arc W, and that is the location I need to know. That is the origin of what this big arc is going to be right there. Okay, so now I go back to my line for a third time, adjust it to the proper length, the proper radius RZ, and then place the origin of the compass at that center point that I identified, and there you go. I now have an arc way over here that is tangent to both circle P and circle W.